Shalom Israel. Hey, before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who is the God of the Hebrew Israelites. Yahweh Shah is the true name of his only begotten Son in the Hebrew. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. They taught us this truth and peace and love towards this hopeful elect. Woke up with slightly vexed. Woke up seeing these wicked niggas prospering as usual. This is Ezekiel 9. And we'll start at 5. So not gonna get too deep into this because that's not what the lesson was about. But this is definitely interrelation to the righteous versus the wicked and what is going to befall upon all these wicked Israelites, man, that don't want to repent. And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. All right, we all know what the word smite means. That means to kill. All right, let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity. All right, slay utterly old, young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house. Hey, this happens time and time again in the scriptures, man. The Lord told us these things were written for our understanding. All right, so we understand through prophecy. We're saying this is about to happen again, man. 2/3 of the nation of Israel shall be cut off and die. I'll bring that out after this, but it's because our people ultimately, it's the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. We're not gonna, kid anyone. All right. This is all going back to predestination. There are spirits that were created for salvation. Some were not. All right. But what we're saying, the majority or 2/3 of our nation, these people are not going to repent. All right. And here in these last days, this society, especially here in Babylon the Great, they have facilitated and aided our people being wicked, being not serving the true power Yahweh Bashem and Yahweh Shah. How do they do that? Fame and money. All right. That's how they get, our people. They give certain individuals this fame and this money, and the minions, all right, of our people just follow suit. They may not follow it to the T, but they still, all right, follow these people. Whether you go the athletic route, you go the rapper, singer route, actress, all that shit, or just any dealings with it at all. You could be a background dancer, hell, in the industry. All right, but it's all in this same lot of people that just don't want to let this shit go. We're saying, hey, this is a burning building. We're living in a burning building, and somehow, some way, a lot of our people want to continue to move into this burning building. We on the way out. We trying to get out of this place, man. All right, and obtain something much more greater. All right, much more prosperous. All right, much more beautiful. All right, something real. All right, something that's gonna last for eternity, forever. But our people, they simple. All right, the Lord taught us that about our people. We know. All right, and we know our people are simple. They're stupid. That, this is, they see what they see with their little carnal eyes, and it be over with. Especially the woman. Hey, I realized this through the spirit. The world, it is a pretty big place now. But to the eyes of a woman, the world is even bigger. Think about a child. Like, doesn't, just because they're, the fact that they're, short alone has, like, a child seeing the world as a much more bigger place than an adult does. Hey, it's the same thing, believe it or not, for women. Hey, in relation to these girl trips and things, how they be all over the earth doing Yahweh knows what. All right, all over the earth. And it's like a woman eyes, they get bugged out, like eyes popping out of her head when she's going up, to and fro on the earth, you know what I mean, doing whatever it is that these women do. Okay, but I did come across this one video a couple days ago, and the spirit hit me, all right, just to show you what the hell is going on, man. So here, we got all these rappers and singers, man. Again, they are placed here to keep us in a low vibration, man, a low state. So let's take a look at some of how some of these people are prospering. Just I got three individuals that you probably should know, that you've heard about in relation to wickedness, and one I know you definitely heard about. But this is how it goes, man. This is how it is in Babylon, man. So first we'll start with your boy Woo Whoop. What his name? Woo Wop. Y'all know the kill my mom, kill my dad kid. Oh, that's Gorilla. I'm gonna bring her out next. Let me get this right. Hold on. Actually, series. I got this stuff queued up. Gonna bring out the doggone. We'll get it. Just show you, man, how it goes here, though, man, in Babylon.
I wanna kill my mom. I wanna kill my dad. I wanna kill my grandma. Thank you for giving me these free shoes. Hope this video get y'all to 10 million. Let's get it.
Damn. All right, image is everything, man. So just the imagery. Okay, now you heard what he's. If y'all haven't heard the damn song, all right, I haven't heard all of it, but I mean, you heard the lyrics. He wanted to kill his mom, kill his dad. I looked at it. I didn't know if the boy was like a little person, because he got the spirit of a grown ass man. If you got that discernment, but I guess he is a kid. But the point of why I'm bringing this out is now he's on this, at least what they're projecting, on this path of becoming a so-called rich man by putting out all this demonic ass music. All right. You saw your girl Glorilla. I'm finna bring her out next. Same shit. How did she come on the scene with some crazy ass song just like him? Some crazy ass destructive for our nation type of music, bro. So this is what's happening, man. You put out all this filth and hate, all right, this whoredom music, all right, this wild ass music, and it seems like our oppressors love it, and you can prosper in it. This is the imagery. This is the imagery of prosperity. This is the image of I made it. This is it. I got all this money and I'm gonna do a little shopping. All right. Then we head over to Glorilla, where it's starting to get a little bit more realer. And not just talking about, material things. Here you have these individuals now shaking hands, mingling, if you will, with government officials, man. Who the hell is these people, bro, to be shaking hands with the president and such, and government officials? Where's my gallery at? This your girl Glorilla, man. She's like, I don't know what the hell she got going on. I don't care. It's just, the imagery for me. Yeah. Glorilla, man. You see, she got her teeth fixed. I don't care nothing about that. I'm just saying, bro. Y'all saw her, that first video that she was in, that FNF video. You know what I mean? Now look at her. All right, from FNF video, looking completely just po and ran down, ratchet, hood, whored out, to now,
Mervin, how you doing?
So, I mean, this dude's supposed to be the mayor, I guess, of Savannah. But, I mean, I think that's kind of crazy, though. Like, you would think these government officials would be on some type of up and up, but they're not, because this is Babylon the Great. And, but still, it's just the point that she went from, you know what I mean, this raggedy-ass video to, I mean, she's going to be, she's going to be fucking rich and famous.
City Council.
How you doing?
City Alderman. How you doing?
What's your name? Leggy. Which one do people call it?
D. You call him D.
I mean, I'm not even finna get into this, but this last one here, of course, this happened a couple years ago, but the ultimate was this right here, man. This is how it goes. Open. You know who this is. Did we forget about this? Like, what the hell is really going on? You know what I mean?
Audible is the best place to listen.
I'm gonna bring out these presets. That's gonna be it. Let's go.
Comedy people.
Mm.
You know the nickname she gave her father when she was growing up? She called me Joey B. So we may be related or something.
Yep, Cardi B and Joey B.
Cardi B gives Joey B the third degree.
Yeah, Joey B, like...
And the story, I don't want to. You saw who that was. That was, you know, Cardi B, and we all know what she famous for. How she got up here, just being a whore. All right, robbing people, being a whore. That's one of her lyrics. You know, when she first came out, at least, you know what I mean. Now she's fucking having FaceTime with the motherfucking president, so-called president. All right, what type of world are we living in when the stripper chicks get to talk, you know, on FaceTime with the leaders of nations, man? This is the world we live in, man. This is this queendom that we always talking about. This place is just wicked. It's all about worshiping the woman, bringing the men down low. As long as you're doing destructive shit, being a thug or an entertainer for the elites via an athlete or anything else, they'll fuck with you. Other than that, they don't want no strong, especially so-called black men, all right, on this earth, man. And they are putting a woman on a pedestal. Did you not see it? And it's probably so much more videos like that of just wicked ass niggas. So you would expect a athlete, all right, because they have to maintain a certain image and all that shit. But for these down in the dirt rappers, shit, they up here shaking hands with the president and all this shit. Boy, you know this got to be the end if you got any type of spiritual discernment, you know, given to you by the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. But again, I had brought that out in Ezekiel in the 9th chapter concerning who the Lord is going to slay, man. Slay utterly, verse 6, slay utterly old, young, maids, little children, and women. And you saw who was in that video. It was a little child and women. This is why the Lord shall be justified in his slaying of all these people, because you know they're going to be, and like they have always asked, why the Lord kill children? Why the Lord kill children? Why he kill old ladies and old men? Well, you err not knowing these scriptures, not understanding the full scope of this thing, not understanding reincarnation. Yes, we have all been here before, all right? So these spirits, hey, if you're a wicked spirit then, you're gonna be a wicked spirit now, and that's all that's happening, man. These spirits are just inhabiting these bodies, all right? If that little motherfucker was out here on some Chucky stuff, then they will be quick to say put him to death, all right? This is how the Lord see it. These are all little Chuckies walking around here. That's why. Same thing with the old women, old men, all right, women, period, all right? They're getting ready to catch it, man. It's gonna be a horrific judgment coming, and you gotta, yeah, you got to be thankful for us, the chastisement of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua towards his hopeful elect, man. Hopefully, all right, through faith and obedience, we believe, man, because of this chastisement, it enabled us to come out this world before it was too late. Everyone else, they gonna have to, you know that death by pain, man, all right? Lord willing, we so scared, so uncomfortable by this little chastisement that the Lord brought upon us, that we started to become obedient. You know, we started to be more fearful, and we started to, you know, make our calling and election sure, all right? However the Lord deemed for us to do that, whether you be a helper of the prophets, you know, a wife of a prophet, all right, a prophet, okay, whatever lot. If you calling upon, you know, the names Yahweh, Yahweh in truth, hey, may the Lord have mercy upon you and get you up out of here, man, all right, via a chariot. All right, but I just wanted to bring that out. I was crazy when I seen that little whoop dude, you know, getting this shop on. Like, he just came out with the song not too long ago. Now he's quote unquote prospering. Now this is what they want, man. This is what they want, and this is how they will keep us distracted. Here on the other side, you know, you got that Kyrie Kane stuff going, and that spirit behind that, the Hebrew Israelites, who are the real Jews, and etc. But they want to keep this other bullshit alive. That's really scaring the enemy, all right, with all that talk. So let's keep them distracted. Let them come out with these stupid ass songs, all right, and we're gonna make them rich. Why you think they're handing out money and all this shit? Now, some of them be flexing and lying and stuff, but somebody getting some money somewhere, you know, in this rap game. Why you think they're doing that? They've never done this before, all right? It was very, very difficult for a person to get a so-called record deal here back in the day. And I went back through the history, bro, and ever since like down in the 60s, bro, if you really go back and you see the amount of Israelites that have been in the music industry, it is jaw-dropping. All right, going back to that Motown era, oh my goodness, it was filled with Israelites doing that. So I'm saying that to say, yes, nigga, it's been the last days. We've been goddamn prospering and supposed to be in our captivity. How long you think the Lord gonna last? You think, we finna be some liars out here, or to considered, to be liars, proclaiming and professing the names Yahweh, Yahweh Shai told us to do this, told us to tell our people this ain't it, this is not our freedom, not our rest. They don't want to hear it. Why? Because they got, those distractions. On one side, we're saying, nah, this ain't it, but to a carnal person, they look, damn, all these people rich, what y'all talking about? We can get rich right here. We can get us a bag and move to Atlanta and prosper in the Black Mecca. Yeah, all right, okay. Let's go to Ecclesiasticus. I think Ecclesiasticus. Couple more precepts, man. That'd be it. Ecclesiastes, maybe. Yeah, it's Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. And that's what all the men and women of Yahweh Shema Hawashah are experiencing right now. We are oppressed. All right. So it is making us very, very mad. We're crazy. We're, hell, we're depressed. You know what I mean? We're anxious. All right. But we're oppressed on all sides, oppressed by the real enemy and oppressed by the trickery, placed upon our people. All right. Oppressed by women and children. And here it is. And the point, and a gift destroyeth the heart. And these are gifts, man, that the enemy is handing out to our people, and it's destroying their minds, man. All right. It is taking them further and further away from Yahweh Shema Hawashai. Even that gray area that I like to speak on a lot, these gray areas, people of our nation getting up in age, or people who otherwise ain't on shit, ain't really, some of these people ain't through a punch, some of these women, some dudes, they just been with their families, man, but it's still this gray area because they not calling upon the names Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Even though they're not here gang banging and being a complete whore, they still got transgressions upon them, man, and surely they'll be put to death in the end, man. That's why we're trying to warn our people. All right, but all this gray area shit, all right. And I say that because they're prospering too. I mean, if they're not piss poor, literally out here on the streets, hell, you doing good. If you, a humble man would see that, if you're not literally just out here, on the streets, whether you live in the projects or raggedy ass apartment or freaking mansion, all right, you got a roof over your head, boy, you doing okay. All right. But again, these gifts, a good job, quote unquote, this is destroy a man's heart, his mind, and deter him from really, accepting the sacrifice, because the Lord taught us this, be prepared to lose these things. Our people ain't prepared to lose nothing. They ain't trying to give up nothing that they have obtained here. We like to hell with it. And it's through the Spirit. We ready to lose everything, sacrifice everything in order to obtain it all in eternity, the real. All right. Let's go to Psalms. Couple more. Psalms 83 concerning our enemy and their trickery, man. It's all biblical, bro. Hey, man, they have taken Psalms 83 and 8, 83 and 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones, man. All right, so this is in relation to all the trickery our oppressors and enemies have done to us. They have got together and, have conspired against the Hebrew Israelites, how to keep these people down and destroyed and confused and lost. And it has worked beautifully. But for this remnant, all right, hey, the Lord say, if it was possible, which it is not, then, the enemy would be able to deceive the very elect, paraphrasing. But we're not going, the hopeful elect is not going to be caught up in in the trickery, the crafty counsel of the wicked, man. And now that they got some more manifestation of this crafty counsel towards these hidden ones that's finna manifest here in real time via the persecution or the true believers and everyone else that want to come up under the name but don't really want to do the work or get the smoke about it. They gonna get called out too. Like, you know, a lot of my Akim have said, bro, if you've even just watched some of these Hebrew Israelite videos and such, you're on the list. So you might as well do it all the way at this point, because when they come, I mean, they're going to come, and all we going to have is that rapport with Yahweh Bahashim and Hawashai that we should have been, you know, gathering, if you will, before the Great Tribulation, before it was completely chaotic, man, before the famine of the word. All right, we have to have this rapport, man, in hopes the Lord is going to deal with us, instruct us, guide us, and protect us during this tribulation, and ultimately save us out of this, man. All right, but that gift destroyeth a heart, man, and it's from that crafty counsel of our oppressors, man. All right. And that's it, man. I had a couple more, but don't need them. Through the Spirit, the point was made. I just wanted to bring that out, man. Hey, here we are at the end of time, and our people are still prospering, man. You could make a song about shaking your behind and talk about how your hygiene ain't on point, because that's what Cardi used to say all the time. You know, oh, my coochie stink or whatever, and end up talking, you know, on FaceTime with the so-called president. Hey, man. This place got to go, man. These people got to go too. Until next time, Shalom, Israel.